everyone, Sheila here from Lifewithpets. So I thought today that I would do a hangout with you guys. You have to excuse the glare. I have got one blind shut and one open so that there's no glare on the tanks. Hey Danny, thanks for joining us. There seem to have been a lot of live streams today. I was on Dustin's fish tanks earlier. Shout out to him. Congratulations on 100,000. I cannot believe 100,000 subs. So big shout out to Dustin. If you're not following him, go on over and check out his channel. And then a little while after that one was Corey from Aquarium Co-op. He was also doing a live stream showing putting some more fish in his 800 gallons. So my goodness, I can't believe all the live streams that have gone on already today. So hey everyone. Oh, my comments have just vanished. Let's see if I can get them back up again. All right, let's see who have we got. Danny's here, Pablo is here, Aquarium Show is here, so I can see a few of you. Yeah, I will do a feeding of the fish. Yeah, Mr. Movie Man, definitely a shout out to Justin, that is for sure. That is quite an achievement. So hey Jaden, my goodness. Hey, H2O Plants is here. Everyone, plants, anyone who wants plants, he is the guy to go to, H2O Plants. All right, Expert Aquatic says, oh, I missed that, hang on. When will you have more of those plants that you sold out of on your website? The guppy grass? Yeah, I will have actually some more probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks. It is getting really big in the tank again, but I don't want to cut it too soon because it is the only guppy grass that we've got and everybody seems to want it. So, so I will be doing some more, but it'll be about 3 to 4 weeks before we do that. So, iTech says hi. Oh, H2O Plants, there you go. He has a ton of guppy grass, so very often he is sold out on it, but if he's got it right now, then I would grab it because it really is a plant that grows out really, sells out really quickly. Yeah, I can certainly show you that. Let's go on through and I'll show you the tank with it all in. We've only got a really tiny tank with it in, so all right, let me turn camera around and there it is. So this is the tank that we have it in. Ours does come with snails because it's in with the ram's horn snail, so it does come with snails, and I do full disclosure on that on the website that it does come with snails. So if you don't want snails, then ours isn't the guppy grass for you. Most guppy grass will come with snails because that's usually the type of tank that it's shown in. So let's have a look. Here's Bandit while we're out here. So I did actually, when I was cleaning the tank, put Bandit in with Daffy, his girlfriend, and he was going crazy, but she was not in the least bit interested. So I do hope that they're going to work out. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, 15,000. I cannot believe it. Here is his girlfriend. Here she is. She is. There we go. There she is. Yeah, she is pretty. She is changing really fast. Her front fins have gone really black and her face is going really black, and as yet we still have no blue, so I'm really pleased about that, but I'm not sure whether whether that's going to change or not. I suspect it probably will. Bandit has developed blue. I don't know where he's gone. Where is he? I don't know whether we can see him. He has developed blue, but I don't. Hey Nisi, oh, don't worry about it, it's fine. Yeah, we don't actually have any guppy grass on there at the moment. It's all sold out. It sells out so quickly whenever we put it on because everyone wants it, and it's a difficult plant to get. As soon as people get it in, it does sell out very, very quickly. So best way to breed pest snails, just let them do their thing. With the ram's horn, we have just literally let them breed, and they have bred like crazy. We did have probably over 100 of them in that tank, but right now we're down to probably about 50 because we've got the assassin snails in there, so they are doing a good job, but we are trying to breed the ram's horn. What do we feed the snails? I do a mixture of the Soleant Green Rapashi food. We do the, I think I've got the, oh no, I'll put them away. The bug bites, we do those bug bites. I do, what else do we do? Fish food, but usually the Rapashi and the bug bites, and it's the Pleco formula of the bug bites, they're the ones that we like. So how many betas do we have? We have 6, 7, 8, I think we've got 10. I always lose count. It's either 10 or 12, I'm not sure. how many we have. Okay, so we've got, hey Life with Pets, I can't stay long on live stream, but thanks for it anyways. Love the informational videos, keep it up. Thank you very much. I keep losing the chat, it keeps vanishing. Where are we? Oh, Danny, your fish have got ick. Yeah, that's not a nice thing to have to deal with, for sure. Frost YouTuber, do you have merch or a type of shop? Yeah, we have both. Usually, when this live stream is finished, I will put a link for the merch in the description box, and also we do have a store as well, and that is always linked. They're both always linked on the in the description box of all the videos. So if you're looking for any extra information on any of our videos, just go down to the description box and everything will be there. You have to forgive me guys if I miss your questions, because unfortunately it keeps going so fast. I love your accent and videos, thank you very much. Let me put it on one of the tanks instead of on me, and then I can just answer. So this is the breeding tank for profit, and this one is doing really well. The male is really grown, and the females, I'm not sure if they're pregnant or not. I can't make my mind up, so maybe you guys can take a look and see what you think. We've had them now for probably 4 weeks. The camera doesn't want to focus very well at all, but maybe you can see. So let's have a look. These questions. Oh, hey Corey, I didn't see Corey come in, so hi Corey. I've just been on your live stream. I was just saying about all the live streams that have gone on today. I was there for you adding the more fish in your tank, and then for Dustin's 100k as well. So there's been a lot of live streams today. All right, my chat has completely frozen. Are you running low in frozen food from the last time of your unboxing video? No, we still have a lot of frozen food. I reckon the amount that we got will probably last us maybe 6 to 10 months, I'm not sure. And I think it's been about 4 months, so I do think that we've probably got still a lot. Okay, if they are pregnant, you can, oh, hang on, the chat. If they are pregnant, you can see a black spot. If you see a little black dots inside the black spot, they're pregnant. Oh, okay, I will have to have a look. Sometimes it's so hard to see whether they are, when the let's have a look. Let's see if we can get this one here. They usually go swimming off when I get them or not, but okay. Is that live? Is that supposed to be love, Nisi? Love the decorations in the tank. You can find some here. Thank you very much, Nisi. Keep that up. Yes, some of the decorations we do actually sell online, and the bridge is one of them. That is one of our biggest sellers, and also the slate as well. We do sell an awful lot of that between those two. What type of fertilizer do you recommend? We typically don't use a lot of fertilizer, but the one that we do use is the H2O plants one. We use that one when we do use it, but not very often. Hi Sheila, your accent sounds familiar. Are you a Cheshire lass? No, I am Liverpool, so close but not quite. We don't ship worldwide, I'm sorry. No, H2O plants mine. Now we need Corey to come on and say his, although I do think they're actually identical, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the one we do use, but we use root tabs in the tank. So the likes of in this tank, this one has the fluval stratum, and then we use root tabs, although I haven't used any just yet in this tank, simply because it's only newly set up, so there's plenty of nutrition already in the substrate. So they are very similar, Justin. I think I did look up the two of them just to see. I know your root tabs I think are identical. Where did you get the cherry shrimp? We got these from a subscriber. I actually met up with one back in, where are we now? I think it was in May or June, and she gave us these, and they are absolutely gorgeous. They're a really dark colour, and we've got loads and loads of babies, absolutely loads of babies. I don't know whether you can see them there. I reckon there's probably pushing about 100 in the tank at the moment. So, and then obviously this guppy's absolutely gorgeous. He is a Dumbo. He carries the Dumbo gene, and he himself is a Dumbo, and then he's a rainbow and it depends the light to what colour he actually is. Sometimes he sort of comes out all orange, and other times he's got all the pinks and the blues, and he's absolutely gorgeous. By Aquatic, Expert Aquatic. Alright, I think I've missed loads of... what's the price of your root tabs H2O plants? Yeah, we actually do sell the H2O plants root tabs on our website, and obviously he's got them on his as well. Close enough across the water, loving your videos, and congrats on 15k. Thank you very much. Alright, let me go back because I have missed so many, so let me see if okay. When are you going to breed your betas? Will you be making videos of it too? Be cool to watch the breeding process. We plan on breeding them probably November, December, and of course we will be videoing it, but there are never any guarantees. That is the one thing with beta fish. Although we have the male and female right now, there are never any guarantees to whether they will breed or not. So that's just one of those things. We've got them, we're going to try it, and we'll see if it works out. So yeah. Alright, where are we? Let's see. Aquarium show, can't get over your tank. Yeah, I have to say this probably is one of my favourite. I'm sorry about the glare if there's a lot of glare. This probably is one of my favourite tanks right now. I really like the way it turned out, and the plants have grown a great deal, especially the Anacharis. That's going crazy. So hopefully that will be a good place for Guppy Fry to hide. And the baby shrimp, I don't know if you can see, there's baby shrimp sort of on the bridge, they're on the plants, they're just everywhere, and they do love that Anacharis as well. Alright, so Big City Beta says, don't forget to let me know, I'll send a care package of live cultures and get you hooked up with some live foods and fry. Oh, believe me, Big City Betas, I will not forget, because that is something that I really do want to try. So it's something I've never done before. I did see Kasha from Creative Pet Keeping. She did do it a little. And so, oh, you have to excuse me, I'm getting blown around by the fan. It is so hot in here today. So I'm going to move over to this tank. I'll show you this one. One of the questions we did get asked about this tank when we did the setup, and that was, will it upset the beta fish with us moving it around? And typically speaking, whenever we have moved the tanks around, it hasn't upset them. However, this time what we found is, because I don't know whether you can really see, there's probably about 4 inches of thick plants right across the top. And what we found is happening right now is they are fighting over who is going to live in the plants at the top, whereas when the plants weren't there, we didn't have an issue at all. So it's been really interesting seeing what is actually going on with this tank. So we're going to monitor it closely, because obviously if there's too much fighting, then we're going to have to break it up, which would be sad because it's been like this for a while, and it's just been since we've added the extra plants. They all want to live up there, so they must like that fact that it is much more planted, but it is causing us some problems. All right, let's go back. Oh, hi Jimmy. Jimmy of Aquarium Co-op is in here. I think Corey actually said they were going to live stream later on Jimmy's channel, so if you're not subscribed to that channel and you love Corey's videos and what Corey and Jimmy do, then you want to go over and actually do subscribe to that one, because that is a good channel. They put videos out on that one that they doesn't necessarily make it to their main channel, so you do get to see some extra footage, which is really cool. Okay, so what other fish are good to put in with betas? Well, as you can see here, we've got the Harlequin Rasporas. They're a good option. Cories are usually a good option. We've got the Denison Bobs, but you do need a big tank if you're going to do that. So can I show the goldfish? Yeah, I can. They're just right here. They're all hoping that they're going to get fed. So I don't know whether you can tell, but the big one here, this one here, she is as big as, in fact, she's bigger than Mom now. She is huge. There's a lot of glare on this tank, unfortunately. But this is where they come when they want to be fed, or they think they're going to be fed. This one still has all the blotches of colour all over her, and no idea what's going on with that. She's had it near enough since we've had her, but it's sort of developing more. I don't know whether it's a colour, like pigmentation or what, I'm not quite sure, but anyway, there we are. Let's see. My goldies are such pigs. Oh yes, they certainly are. They would eat all the time if you'd let them, no question. They would just eat and eat and eat. Can you put neons with betas? Yes, sometimes they can get a little nippy. And obviously it depends on the size of your tank as well. So yeah, they can work, but sometimes they can get nippy with them. So can you show the divided beta tank? Yes, I can. Let's go around to that one. That one's over here. All right, let's turn that round. Oh, Jimmy, thank you so much. that came up and then vanished. Super chat from Jimmy of Aquarium Co-op. Thank you so much, Jimmy. That's very, very kind. All right, so this is the divided one, and we do have shrimp on this one side, although I don't think any are showing themselves right now. And then there's this side as well. So yeah, I don't see any shrimp out on the other side. And then Henry up at the top doing his resting. There he is. He's our I think he's the oldest one we've got right now. This one never shows up well on camera with him being so black and then with the red. Yeah, Nisi, that one's changed an awful lot. It seems to have slowed down though now. It was very really changing white and kept going up and up, but I've noticed that it's actually started coming back down the sides with silver, so I'm not sure whether it's going to go back to silver or not. Hey Susan, thank you for joining us. Who's in the divided tank at the moment? Theo is in the divided tank, and Henry. Henry's lived in this tank most of his life. I think he's moved maybe once or twice. Platinum Aquatic says, have you ever bred betas? Not yet, but hopefully we will at the end of this year. So I'm quite excited about it, but I'm also a little nervous about it at the same time, because obviously it's a big deal. So it's time consuming, and you never know whether it's going to work out or not. So my mom is letting me get a large, what was that, 5 large Aranda goldfish for my 50-gallon tank. Will that be too cramped? If you're going to have a lot of filtration, and do a lot of water changes, then you might get away with it, but typically it is 20 gallons for the first fish and then 10 gallons thereafter. So really in a 50 or 55 it should only be 4. However, we do have 6 in right now, as many of you know, because we did put the fry in there, and it is a lot of work. We have a lot of filtration on that tank. We have a canister filter, a large one, and then the hang on the back and a sponge filter. You have to excuse my hair, it's flying everywhere with the fan. And the sponge filter, and we still have to water change twice a week, large water changes at that. So I do think that if you're willing to do all that, then it's okay, but otherwise I wouldn't. It is a lot of work. I do find it a lot of work, because they can't miss a water change. I have to do it every 4 days, and obviously that's a big commitment. So that it really is entirely up to you on that one, whether you want to do the work or not. All right, what else have we got? She will be able to get me a 70 gallon. 70 gallon would be perfect. Will you be doing a giveaway? No plans to do one anytime soon. How many beta fish per 25 gallons? It really depends on how planted and what other fish you're going to do. I mean, we've got 6 in the 75, and I mean, I could go up a lot more than that, obviously. When we did the 20 gallon, we had 6 in, and we did try 7 at one point, but I just think that I don't know, they started fighting at that point, so I think that probably I would say no more than 7 on that. So would you collab with Jenny from Solid Gold Aquatics? Yeah, I guess so. I don't see why not. What water changes, what's it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you don't have to do that a great deal. I'm sure with all the plants that you've got, you're very fortunate. We have to do loads of them. But what plants do you recommend for a beta tank? Well, Justin, I'm sure, can tell you that, but for us, I like the crypt. This is one of them right here. I think this is a really nice plant. I also like the Amazon sword, Anubias. It really depends on the lighting on the tank and basically how much work you want to do. So I guess that really, yeah, a lot of it depends on that. I've just saw a question that I was going to do, but I've lost it again now. Let's see, where did it go? Where are we going? Are all the tanks in your bedroom? No, they're not. No, we have 4 in here, and then we have 4 in the kitchen / living room as well. Because we have actually got some a tank that you haven't seen yet. We've got video series starting very soon, and that one is doing the setup of a new tank. In fact, the series is going to be starting, I'm hoping, next Thursday or Friday, I'm not sure which, and we're going to be doing it basically from start to finish. So we're going to be choosing a tank, then talking about everything that you need for a betta fish, and then setting up the tank, which obviously we've done, and then cycling the tank, which we have done. We've spent the last 3 to 4 weeks cycling the tank, and then actually adding the betta fish. So it's going to be a complete series because we get so many questions, and so I just thought if I do a whole series, then obviously hopefully that will answer an awful lot of questions. Do you still plan on selling the guppy grass? Yeah, we've actually covered that, and I don't have any right now, but I will be having some more soon. But H2O Plants does have it. He says it's not on his website, but if you private message him, he'll be able to sort you out. So if you go on over there, then you'll be able to do that. There will be links to his pages in the description box when this video is done. So all right, let's see. Where are we? Oh, Susan's gone. All right, bye Susan. Thank you for stopping by. Nisi, thank you so much for adding all the links to everything. That's great. You are so good with that. I don't know how you do it all, know everybody's links, but thank you. Gavin Chen says, I have 3 pregnant cherry shrimp. That's really good. I was so excited when I got pregnant and started having the babies. It was just so cool. Hey Josh, oh, you made it. Josh messaged me earlier and said, because he's in Australia, and he said that the live stream was going to be, I think, 6 or 6:30 a.m. his time. So I said, set an alarm and I expect to see you here, and he's made it. Well done, Josh. All right. In fact, if you don't know Josh's channel, Betta Josh, you want to go over and check out his channel. He does have a good channel as well. Would you suggest clown loaches for a snail problem? No, not really. Clown loaches get really big, so unless you have got a 75 minimum gallon tank, then definitely not. If you've got a snail problem, assassin snails are really good for that. They will take care of them in no time. So I would recommend assassin snails out of any, I think. All right, where are we? Do you have any pictures of your fish when you first got them versus now? I'd love to see them. Do you know, actually we do. I think I've got pictures of all of them. Oh, you want to see this? Look at this. He just loves to nosedive, and this is what he does. He is the laziest fish. He's our oldest fish as well, but he just does this. He nosedives and then he just rests wherever he lands. He's so crazy. So crazy. But usually when you tap on the top, no, he's not going to do it. Not going to do it. Usually when you tap on the top, that's the signal for feeding, and then he'll come swimming back up. But yeah, just look at that. You are so crazy, buddy. All right, let's see, what else have we got? I do wish these things wouldn't keep the comments wouldn't keep moving so fast. Okay. Our assassin's nails are not available, unfortunately. Is that in your country, or is that just in your local pet stores? Because you can get them on eBay, or you can buy them online in lots of different places. So I do think that you probably could get them, unless they are physically not available where you are. Wow, he looks like my placotte Dumbo. Yeah, he is the typical. He was sort of like the first one that they produced when they did the Dumbo, these colours. And obviously they have, he's so crazy. He just throws himself wherever he goes, and that's it. I don't know whether you can see, we've got all like the little copepods in here. I don't know whether you can see them all like moving and swimming around. Cold-blooded Zach says, is it true that mystery snails live for only 1 year? Usually a year to 2 years with most snails. I mean, we've had ours, our Nairite snails, I think they usually say those only last about 1.5 years. We've had ours about 1.5 years, and they're all still going. We haven't lost a single one. But yeah, usually mystery snails, they do say a year to 2 years. We've only ever managed 1.5 years, and then they've died. So We've never gone over that, I don't think. Oh, let's get this back up. All right, let me see. Are bettas my favourite fish? Yeah, they are one of my favourites. I absolutely love the Denison barbs as well, and I do love clown loaches. I would say probably those three are my favourite fish, and pufferfish too. I guess I can't forget pufferfish, and we are still trying to get pufferfish, but we have just not been able to find them anywhere. So I'm on a waiting list, and I'm constantly watching the website to see if any go up on I think it's is it tropicalwetspot.com? I can't remember, but it's one of those anyway. So I'm hoping that they will come back up on there, because they haven't done recently. Do you have any guppies? Yes, we have got guppies. Let me turn the camera around again. Yes, we have. If you haven't seen the videos, we do have a whole setting up of this tank, and they are there. They are Dumbo Rainbow Mosaic Dragons, and absolutely gorgeous. The male is beautiful. The females actually have got some decent colour as well, although she's not showing it right now, but their tail fin is usually like a blue and yellow, so they are pretty as well. But yeah, the guppies are gorgeous. I can't wait for them to start reproducing, but I guess I've got to be patient for that. So in this tank we're using fluval stratum. That, I have to say, is my absolute favourite substrate of all time, just because it's worked well for me, I think, more than anything else. So yeah. Alright, where are we? How long did your oldest betta fish live? The longest one we've had is about 3.5 years old. So I'm just going to move myself along to this one. Yeah, about 3.5 years old, and Henry is just coming up on 3. So he is the oldest one that we've got, and then the others were probably, most of them are about 2.5. So most of them are getting on up there, although they can live a lot longer. It just depends how long they were when you got them to start with. Alright, let me see. I'm thinking of getting a freshwater 5-gallon tank for my dorm. Do you have any suggestions for fish/plants? Fish in a 5-gallon, for me personally, I would only put a betta fish in it, because I do think that despite fish being small, like let's say guppies or neons, they do need to be in larger groups, and they do love to swim. I mean, these just never stop swimming, so I would not put anything like that in a 5-gallon. So for me, I would definitely say that it would just be a betta fish. And then as for plants, I would say Anubias. Amazon sword gets big, but we've done them in 5 gallons and they do look good, so I would say Anubias. The Cryptocorin does okay, but you'd need to have plants that I would say generally don't get too big. Alright, where are we? Let's see. Oh, big shrimp in. Hi, Life with Pets. Better late than never. Glad I made it. Yeah, I'm actually going to be going shortly. I'm not going to stay on for too much longer. I can't believe we've been on almost 30 minutes already. That's crazy. Let's see. I love your channel and vids. I DM'd you on Insta when my betta had a swim bladder and you helped so much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you do want a message, I can't get to all the messages I get so many, but I do try and answer as many as I can on Instagram. So oh, excuse me, that's just gone off again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I do try and get to as many as I can. So oh, I noticed that you have those moss balls. Do they actually work? I'm not quite sure what you mean by do they actually work, but these are the moss balls that we've had. Everyone goes on about these because they're so huge. We've had them now about 18 months. We haven't done anything with them. They literally just sit in the aquarium and they have grown huge, I have to say, considering they're supposed to be something that grows really tiny or grows really slowly. These have grown absolutely incredibly since we got them. Alright, what is the best way to cure tail biting? As long as you're sure it is tail biting and not fin rot. Tail biting is typically when a fish is very stressed. It's not always the case, but it is mostly the case. So you need to find out what is stressing them out. Is the tank suitable for them? Are your water parameters okay? And if it turns out it's none of those, then sometimes just changing up the environment can make a big difference. but obviously it really, you need to just experiment with a lot of different things. As for fin rot, I did see somebody asking about fin rot. Let's see, what is the best cure? Yeah, best cure for fin rot. That is again something I haven't dealt with, so a lot of advice I give is based on what I read. And for fin rot, water changes. If it's not severe, that is, then water changes. Usually fin rot is caused by bad water quality. That's usually what it's caused by. So if you do a lot of water changes, do extra water changes, let me just move around, my fan is blowing my hair like crazy. If you do a lot of water changes and keep on top of it, then it should heal by itself. If it's severe though, then you would need to get medication and then just follow whatever that says on the bottle. Alright guys, I think that I am going to wrap it up there. So thank you for joining us. Somebody's just asked, how frequently do we do live streams? Usually every 2 weeks, and they are usually on a Friday. The last one I did was 2 weeks ago, and then we do plan to do another one in 2 weeks, so about every 2 weeks, but don't hold me to that. Having said that, it just depends. So okay, I'm going to leave it right there. So thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with us, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.